Hey guys, Matt Munson here, back with another beard product review. For the last 4 weeks, I've been using a brand called Beard Breed. They're located here in Houston, Texas. And I've got a variety of oil scents and 2 of their beard balms that I want to talk about. So this one is Backwoods. Obviously, it's Backwoods is going to be kind of a woodsy kind of scent. And the other one, which is my personal favorite, I'm going to talk about all these different fragrances, is the Texas Spice. Okay, so first let me talk about how I use these, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the scents. The beard balm that Beard Breed is working with right now, I'll be honest, it's less of a balm in my opinion as far as like how it works. It's more of a wax as far as the way you would categorize it. It's very, very stiff and a little bit hard to get out. I'll talk about how I get it out in a second, but it provides a maximum amount of control, really, really good control if you've got a wild beard that you have to tame. Right as I started using these, it came at a perfect time because I was trying to minimize over the last 4 weeks how much trimming my beard gets. I just wanted to go for a little bit of time, 4, 5, 6 weeks, without getting a trim every single time I went to the barber, and just not to see how bushy I could let the beard get, but to just basically let it grow instead of trimming it every single time I went in. So this came at a perfect time because this does offer a lot of control for your beard. Let's talk about these different scents. I did get it unscented from them, which is great if you don't want to have any kind of scent at all. First and foremost, these products, these oils worked great for hydrating the skin, hydrating the beard hair. Did a great job, no irritation whatsoever. So they've got the formula down for replenishing and keeping the moisture and keeping your skin healthy. Those worked great. Backwoods is just like their balm. It's a really good, clean, woodsy scent, kind of an outdoorsy kind of scent. I'm a huge fan of coffee, so I was really pleased to get this one. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it basically smells like a really bold, rich coffee. Some people might not be into that. I'm into it, so I was really pleased with that one. The Urban Mint, I'm not a huge mint fan under normal circumstances. It's fine, for some things, but I was a little bit kind of like, mint on a beard oil. I wasn't really thinking I would enjoy it. But again, the timing of this happened to be perfect. Allergy season for me kicks in once in the fall and once in the spring. My allergies started kicking up a little bit right about the time that I started using these products. And this Urban Mint, it's not just a little bit of mint, there's a tiny little bit of a menthol-y effect in there. I don't know exactly what the ingredients are, but I got to where I would use this at night. It would be the last thing I put on. I'd put it into the beard, work it in there, and it would help open up my breathing and let me sleep good, even though my sinuses were really acting up in the season. So, and plus it was really, really cooling to the skin. So it was kind of it was a neat, instead of rubbing menthol on your chest, like your mom did when you were a kid to help you breathe while you slept, this was kind of a manly way to get the benefit of, that kind of thing. So help me sleep good during allergy season. My favorite scent of their entire line, though, is this Texas Spice. A lot of beard brands have a, what you might call a spiced citrus or a tobacco-y scent or kind of a cloves citrus. And this is kind of a combination of those. And again, I don't know how they describe it, but for me, the best way I can describe this is kind of a cross between a tobacco, cloves, manly, musky, kind of scent. I don't know how to describe it. To me, it reminds me of tobacco, but I'm not a big tobacco smoker. I don't smoke cigars or pipe or cigarettes or anything like that. So just to me, it reminds me of tobacco, but a little bit of that cloves smell as well. But I love it. Now, on using these, some brands are, they lightly scent their products and others are rather bold. All of the scents here are just a perfect balance in my opinion. They're not too strong, they're not too light. You can definitely smell it, but after half the day, it's not going to be like overpowering. The Texas Spice, however, it is a very, very bold scent. People are gonna notice it, they're gonna comment on it, it's gonna be complimentary. And it doesn't last forever, it doesn't last all day or anything like that, but it's definitely a strong scent. So if you want that, again, it's a great product. So the way I've been using it, because in my opinion, the beard balm that they're offering is less of a balm, more of a control product. It's more waxy than it is moisturizing. So for me, the way I kind of start the day, and you can see that my beard is, completely unkept. Here's another cool thing about their bottles. Most of the bottles now are coming with droppers. Theirs has a little, I don't know what you call that, at the lid, the little stopper. But the way that works is you just kind of get out however much you need, but it's like a no spill, it's a no mess kind of system. So the way I've been using this is I'll get a little bit of the oil worked in mostly close to the skin. That's why I worked it from underneath, mostly at the tips of my fingers. And I'll get it in there, and if my beard wasn't quite so wild as it is right now, and this helps me a little, but like I said, I haven't been trimming it very much at the barber, so this is a little bit unkept for me. It's a fine style for most people, but I like a little bit more control than this. So I'm putting in enough oil just to get a little bit of moisturizer, and then I'm getting the wax out. Now this is really, really stiff. It's hard to get out. If you try to get it out with just your finger, you're not gonna make a lot of progress. So you can either take the back of one of your fingernails, like your thumb, and scrape it out, or I've got this little wood spatula here. This actually came not from them. It came from like a natural deodorant paste that I've used from another company before, and I just kind of kept these lying around, and it worked really well. So all I'm going to do is scrape out really what amounts to about a small marble, or maybe a pea size deal. So you can see it's really waxy. And I'm just going to split that into 2 pieces, get that worked in, and it'll start melting a little bit once you start working with it. But I just let it get to where it's kind of sticky, okay? It's kind of sticky on the fingers. And then I just start working that on the outsides and the edges, okay? And I'll get in there a little bit underneath, but really it's the outside. It's how you want to style it. So I try to work it like that. I hate to take a video time combing, but I want to show you how I use these products. So get all that worked in. So I've got the oil down by the skin and the roots, really giving it a lot of good moisture for the day. And I might replenish the oil one more time later in the day if I feel like for some reason my skin feels a little bit tight. Okay, but you can see the difference now using the balm, which I really kind of call it a wax, the way they've got it formulated. But you can see how much control that gave me. And it'll stay like this, for the next quite a few hours. I've never found myself, in the 4 weeks that I've been using these products, I've never found myself having to add more balm to regain control. All I do is, get the comb back in there, and even a lot of times just my hands, just kind of making sure everything is, staying down good. And I can't say enough good things about these products. Like I said, all these different companies that I've been reviewing over the last, quite a few weeks, they're all good. They're all a little bit different. And like I said, their wax, just to kind of be clear, it's less of a moisturizing kind of wax, or hydrating or nourishing. It's more like, it's less like a balm. It's more like a wax. But if you're needing good control for your beard, it's a fantastic product. If you're not needing much control for your beard, the oils are fine. And like I said, they offer a variety of scents. I like all of them, but my 2 favorites for different reasons are the Urban Mint, because it helps me breathe when I sleep. It's really kind of, I don't know, it's just a cool, refreshing deal right as you go to sleep. And then this Texas Spice is, like I said, kind of tobacco-y, kind of spicy, but very, very manly in a scent. So I definitely like it. My wife is behind the camera right now nodding and smiling because she really liked it too. So anyway, Beard Breed is the name of this company. I'm gonna have this video up on YouTube. I'm also going to, in the description of the video, I'll have all the links to their website, all their social media accounts. If you have any questions on these products, feel free to comment or send me a message through the YouTube channel, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks, guys.